Okay, sorry to hear that, Berg. I don't know, I might be in the same situation today, depending on how Riftstalker treats me. This beam is one of the least frustrating, honestly, and pretty fun, but Godhand might do the trick. Honestly, not really sure what outfit to run for this. Probably have to make a new one. Might actually blend decent with this one. Hang on. No. Does not. Okay, I'll make a new one. Hang on. I just logged in, so let me get everything set up. Yeah, so the plan is pretty much, you know, we're just gonna laser some shit and that about covers it. I don't really know why I'm setting up bounties. I don't need these. I'm kind of just wasting time while I wait for everyone to arrive, I guess. I don't know. Alright, okay, now for the build. So I think last time the best time I had with Godhand was 126, and the best overall pike time was like 51. So that's undefeated, I guess, or to compare it to. Definitely going to use discipline. Definitely not going to use galvanized. Actually, yeah, I think I'm not going to use galvanized. I don't think I need any potions. What's this? Cool. I don't know what that was, but pretty much set to go now. Don't need to buy any more pots. Bought some this morning. Tragic thing happened. Like I was playing this morning trying to get some last minute trials, see if I could grab top 1 back, and I actually tied it a second time and still lost. Oh shit, my boy Vector's in first. Let me screenshot that. Have not seen him in many months. If you don't know, Vector was actually one of the earliest, he was one of the earliest Tempest players. He actually started playing before it was meta. I have him added, but we've never spoken before. He beat me once on Chainblades by 1 second. So I thought he was a pretty good player, but he disappeared off the face of the earth for the whole Tempest meta. So nice to see him back, and looks like he's immediately picked it up. To my knowledge, he has never actually had a competitive time in Trials, so that's definitely the highest he's been before. Like, I've never seen him even top 10 on day 1 or anything. Okay, I don't think I actually go Panger Lantern. I think I do go Shrike. Okay. Not entirely sure about Fire. I think we're gonna try Recycle first, because I tried Fire a lot last time. It did feel good, but I just wanna, you know, start with something new. So that's the plan. Where's that? Oh, it's in the weapon. Okay. Let's try some Recycle. Where's this? I don't think I do Pulse. I feel like Pulse doesn't make sense here, so I'm not gonna do Pulse. Okay. What else could I could try Recycle 6 once I get more confident, but for now I think I do actually need the Catalyst 6. Well, let's go straight into it first. We're 5 minutes in already, so let's go move on. And then I'll think about changing the outfit. I'm really not sure what colors to use. Nah, there's not a lot of stuff that actually matches Godhand well. Kind of an awkward set of colors. I think I'll probably dye the prismatic grays to default and then work from there. Because the prismatic grays is, you know, the other Rezakiri exotic. So it should do well. I think the drop timing's even. Wow, that is a terrible wound. I'm really shocked that didn't hit me. Ah, oh, damn. Okay, I thought I was actually safe there. And now the wound is worn out. Might enrage here. Yeah. Wow, okay. Interesting. This is kind of bad, but I don't know. Okay. It's not terrible. I tried to store the ammo. Why is he doing that? I'm trying to hit the arm. You see all that white damage, so I'm not hitting it. I'm hitting it a bit. That's terrible stat value. And now the wound's out. Can I break it? Is it low? Does not look like it. This is terrible, actually. Okay. I am shocked that did not kill me. My potions are actually out. Break, please. That is depressing, one break. I mean, it's the first try, man. Okay, so that was without fire, and it did feel terrible. I think immediately I know I want to go back to fire. It's difficult because Pulse does nothing with the laser, so I really don't want to run Pulse, but I think I have to, just because Galvanize. So Godhand has Savagery, which means I'm going to be wounding a lot, of course. And with the wound build, it's pretty much impossible to use the meta Galvanize builds, which is Conservation with Invigorated. Just because the wounding the wound book gives you a ton of stamina regeneration, and the wound combo itself doesn't consume any stamina, so you regenerate during it. So that's why I can't use those. I could try Galvanize without Conservation and Invigorated, but I feel like that would, I don't know, just be a waste. Maybe that's like sunk cost fallacy, I'm not really sure. I could try Fire instead of Recycle. Could also try Pylon as well. I think I tried that before, I don't really remember how it went though. Wound Pot seemed terrible. Alright, peace Verg, thanks for tuning in. So, with Wound Pot, it still took me, so I did a Finnish Turkey Day? Right, you're American. Happy Thanksgiving. Anyway, shit. So I did a little wound finisher I got in right before the interrupt, and then on the interrupt I did one, and I still had to do another half before I got wounded, which is just atrocious, frankly. No exaggeration there. Wow, that was dog shit. Is it the hitbox, or is it just actually this bad? That's annoying. Did that hit the head? It did. Oh, never mind. Okay, it did. Wow. Okay, this might not actually be that bad. Enrage? Okay. I'm on the wrong side, which sucks. No! Oh my god, I did not see that coming. My discipline timings were perfect, but just... I think the issue is what happened right after Headbreak. I tried to stay in the pylon, just barely on the edge, while I got the second wound combo off. But I was too far on the edge, and I wasn't able to get a good hitbox on Riftstalker's arm. So I didn't get much wound damage on it. If I did, I could have wounded much earlier after the interrupt, and I could have done a laser there, and I might have been able to break that part. Hang on. The start though, I think that was probably the best start I ever had. I don't ever remember breaking the head that early on Godhand. It was like a laser and a half. It was kind of lucky though. I forget what happened. So I think Riftstalker did the twirl at the start, which like seems like it's bad because you can't focus all your damage on the head, but it actually gives you a lot more time to hit Riftstalker freely while you're safe is the thing. Because Godhand doesn't lose damage at long range, so if Riftstalker runs away, it doesn't matter for Godhand's strategy. It just gives you more time. Riftstalker's, you know, just doing nothing really to me while I'm damaging him. And then also the laser ramps up as well. So most of the damage is at the very end, and at the very end is when I still had time to focus the head all the way with savagery. So it wasn't that bad. Kind of a shame though, this is exactly the same build I had last time. That's crazy. Okay, this could be really good actually. As long as I get the right side. That fucking sucks. Really? I don't think I'm in pylon. Yeah, I'm not hitting shit. What? Oh, that's annoying. Did I hit the wrong part? Do I have... I don't think I have, yeah, I don't have parry back in time. Let's see if I can still hit this. Yeah, okay. Was it this arm? Was this one low? Oh my god, still low. Okay, so that's actually a big mistake from me then. That means that run could have been really good. Okay, hopefully we can at least beat the first try. This part should be really low. Yeah, okay. Now this one should break right here. Really? It's not that. Okay, color me surprised. I don't know how it had that much health left. But, yeah, I definitely think I learned something important from there. So the start actually can be improved. So what I had there was really good. So in the first run, I got a really early stagger, which I thought was good. But, what I did there, so it might have been bad because it delayed the second stack. Or, sorry, delayed the third stack. So in my first one, I had a much earlier third stack because I got the earlier stagger. But in this one, I got the stagger later, but it was at it allowed me to get a almost much better wound timer. So I got a full wound combo on the arm, and it was pretty much perfect. Like after the enrage, the right arm was one poke away from wound, which is as best you can get because it means it won't waste. You want to get the wound to like one hit left before he goes away on enrage, because you don't want the wound to be wasting its time while you're waiting for the enrage, because the enrage is a pretty long animation before it starts up and does the boop. So you just want to get really low, which I did that perfectly there, but I was stupid. I actually switched to the other arm. And I went out of my way to do it as well, and it also had a worse hitbox. So that was very stupid of me. I have to remember which arm I'm hitting on the second one. See, I'm not entirely sure what would have happened there if I'd done it correctly. Though I'm not sure if I could have broken the arm instantly on the enrage boot, but I mean it looked like it was close there. I mean that was with discipline state though, so massive difference of course, but it's something. Okay, I really had that timing bad. I think I need to work on my positioning here as well. This is the worst start you can get, 100%. Yeah, I didn't even hit head. What? It's not that stupid, but that's kind of stupid. I don't know. I'm leaning towards that being me. I'll learn from it. I'm usually not there, so. Reading official chat, and I see someone ask, what's the best repeaters in the game? Vix responds, for what? They respond damage, and then she just says, have a nice day, and he says, okay. That is a Dauntless official moment. Yeah. Well, anyway, so back to the run. I'm like, I don't have a good grasp of what I think the Godhand's potential is yet, but I do feel like I am learning important things every run. I think I'm making progress. I mean, it's kind of too short to tell, but I feel like it. I want to check the quarter I have on that really early head break run, because even in the actual like meta pike run, that does not happen. And I think they do actually try to focus the head kind of early. So I think that might have actually been really good. Only a bit more time will tell though. Okay, this is kind of what we want. It's not that good, but I think this hitbox might be good. I'm not sure. I think I need to stop being so close to the head. Okay, this is the best one. This is what you want. Yeah. Why is that stagger so shit? Oh my god, like it lasts like literally one combo. Yeah, I don't think I get it here. Yeah, that's fucking ass. Like look at all that fucking white damage, like holy shit. Really? Fuck this behemoth. Okay, give me a wound. Holy shit, it's been like 8 combos. Where? What? Is that even the same size? It's not. Holy shit. Okay, that has to be a bug. I tried to like cancel my Godhand early so I could recharge my next one to full and it did not work. I'm out of pots. Are you fucking shitting me? Not even a stack? That's actually bullshit. Like I have. Okay. So pretty much everything there was not my fucking fault, and also just a complete load of dog shit. But basically, what happened is I don't know. I don't think the devs fucking know either. That's clearly unintentional. That's clearly just unbearably ass AI. Just How does that happen? But anyway, so when Riftstalker is a cool design because so like it does that like thing at the start, that insta Aether mode. It's like health bar glows blue and shit. And then it comes out of the portal, right? And the thing is, if you boop Riftstalker, it actually cancels its Aether charge, which is interesting because it's like a reward. Because like if you cancel the Aether charge, so the Aether charge is bad for you. Like the behemoth gets new attacks and is much harder to fight. So you know, you canceling that is good. But if you don't get the interrupt, like if you miss it, the behemoth stays Aether charged. Which is pretty interesting for the Tempest strat because you use Valimir weapon just for the Aether Hunter cell, which has forever been like terrible in speedruns. So that's really interesting, but it's not related or interesting. So the interesting part for this is that that's not what fucking happened there at all, which is complete bullshit. So I had everything timed perfectly. Riftstalker lined up the portal, and it just didn't give me a boop. And the thing is, it can give you 2 boops. Like that happen all the time in the slow run. If you get bad and rage, it'll often give you a second interrupt. So I don't know what the issue is there. That makes no sense. Let's see if I can finally get this timing right. I'm gonna start. Almost? I don't know. Oh, I'm out of the fucking pylon. No, Riftstalker's out of the fucking pylon. That's not my fault. Worst fucking start ever. I love how, like, console fucking sucks. And it's just such a piece of shit. You just can't shift anything. I saw that coming, but it didn't matter. Look how my wound is already out, by the way. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Worst possible. No, watch. This is gonna give me a boop. Ready? I didn't even know I'm saying it. It's already happened like 10 fucking times. Like, I don't need an example. Like, that's how it works. It was literally just that one time that didn't work for no fucking reason. And the wound is gone already. Are you shitting me? Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. Like, fire seems stupid. Like, there has to be a way to get more crit on Godhand. Like, there's no way I have to use pulse. That'd be so stupid. But, like, how much of my damage is actually Godhand? I need to calculate that. I think I just have to do Cons Galva. Or I think I have to do Galva, no Cons, which would just be so stupid. But I guess it could work. Could also... No, that's a bit too silly. Yeah, I guess I'll just go Scar Lantern. My first wound might fucking suck then. We'll also have to learn a new timing as well. Haven't really been using Strike at the start anyway though. Okay, so I guess I take out Fire and Recycle? Is that what it is? Okay, I take out Fire and... oh shit, I don't actually think I can do it. I'd have to take out Fire and Catalyst. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, some fucked. I think it's either Fire or Recycle. I actually can't do anything interesting with this build. That's lame. I can't... I was getting mad because I thought I might have to use Pulse on Godhand, but I can't even fit it. Or Galva. And here I was considering Galva Cons. I'm like 10 build slots short of being able to fit that. Oh well. At least I get something like locked in then. I don't really need to think about working on the build now. I don't have a choice. Godhand's perk economy is so awkward that it has its work cut out for me, I guess. Okay, let's see if I can get this combo right now. Actually, I think that was perfect. Because I got the final jab as well as the finisher, and the final jab actually does quite a lot of wound damage. Stop doing this shit attack, oh my god. I think I hit that head there, didn't I? Break. Bitch. I don't know. This seems bullshit to me. This better not stagger it. I feel like it's gonna stagger it. You have to be staggers and breaks and interrupts. Like, fuck off, dude. Actually. I did not. I was trying to like go in between the leg and the head there so that I wouldn't get a wound in time. Or sorry, so that I would delay the wound for after the boob. Okay, let's see how this works. That's not terrible. As long as I can wound here fast, it could be good. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. He's not gonna show me his leg, so. Yeah, like there's no, I'm not getting any salve value here. Also not in the pylon either. He actually died. That's fucking funny. Okay, that run was terrible, but it's almost as fast as my best from last Riftstalker, and I spent like 5 hours on Godhand last Riftstalker. I think I did learn something from that though, which is pretty much this trial fucking sucks, but I can use that knowledge in a meaningful way. Okay, so hi Yellow Dennis, easy, yeah. So yeah, I'm not actually sure, like. It's just so hard to figure out what to do after the second wound because the parts like the head break is really good because it's massive and it's easy to hit when Riftstalker's far away, but like getting good savagery value on any other part is like impossible, dude. And keep in mind the actual pike strat is 4 breaks because it wounds and it breaks the tail, but like. You are not breaking the tail with Godhand. Like, that's not happening. I'm not hitting that shit. Oh, tiny ass laser beam on that tiny ass tail. It makes me want to try Savagery actual pike though, to be honest. Because it does not feel that. I was just talking about how bad it is, but like, I feel like on actual pike it wouldn't be that bad. I also kind of want to try missile pike as well since I made it work for Stormpaw. But I don't know. Fortnite aim trainer 1. More of a Kovacs man myself. I've never actually used it. Am I in pylon? This is like Schrodinger's pylon right now. That is a really early wound. This is the best start you can get, 100%. No! Do you see my quarter element? Like, this is faster than pike, no? Dude, like, where's... I'm so fucked. What am I gonna do? Oh! Man! Okay, but for real, like, why did that happen? Like, how did I get enraged that early on Godhand? Like, I got enraged, like, right after the second pair, and I didn't even have stagger or break. Like, the crits, though. Like, I got wound before the second wound finisher. So my whole wound finisher was salve damage, which is big, because that's the actual DPS part of that combo. I believe it's actually more DPS than this. Actually, no, I don't blame. I'm sure it is. The finisher of pike is more DPS than the spin combo. I mean, it has lasted a short amount of time, though, but still. Big burst damage, so that was actually really good. Sometimes it's rigged. Yeah, I'm feeling rigged and rolled just right about now. Thanks for popping in, gamer 554441 lol. Appreciate you. Am I gaming big right now? Am I gaming like I'm the 55,442nd gamer? That's what I'm trying to do. This trial is so unfun on temp. It's interesting. I think you're gonna shit your pants when you see what the 3 break strat is. Has Lothago got a time yet? Because I think we're gonna get 12. We, as in, I'm gonna give Lothago an idea, and he's gonna actually play the game and be good at the game. That's what I mean by we. Not that I'm not gonna play it, I just mean I'm going to fail. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Oh, I fucked up bad. Sub 10 is not possible. Big game, Van. Thanks. Because what you have to do to get a third break slows down your run. No. Like 100%. There's no way you can get 10 seconds without like massively slowing. I tried to like aim my dizzy so it'd go on the head there. Didn't work. Like Element. If you do 3 breaks, it's like keep in mind no matter what you do, so the third break, like you either have to not kill it with Tempest, which means you do a swing at the end. And the thing is, even if you perfectly time it so that it has 1 health left on the final Tempest, like it's still like 3/4 of a second at least. Because you have to do the recovery frames of the Tempest. Because it's not like when the Tempest ends, you can instantly attack. You can't. So you have the recovery frames, and then the actual startup of Hammer's long-ass bitch swing. So, like, there's no way that's not a second. So, like, I'm sure if you were a robot, you could do 11. But, no, I don't think 10 is possible. And I don't think anyone's going to Stormclaw this trial. I actually don't think you can either, because Stormclaw's thing was such a precise thing, like there was literally only one way to do it. I found out a lot more about it, which was a lot more aids. So what you actually had to do on Stormclaw, initially I thought you just had to miss one trike and one other buff, but like what you have to do is you have to have it you have to get earlier enrage, so you have to have the second Tempest not break apart because of the enrage animation lock. And then you also have to, fuck. Okay, I fucked this up again. I really need to focus for this start, because it's so bullshit. Like, how can I pylon better, too? Because it really annoys me how fucking far out he goes. Fuck you. Okay, fuck off. Okay, so anyway, the thing I was saying, so the Stormclaw thing, like, what you had to do was so bullshit, because you had to hit the third fucking, you had to hit the, so it had to be either the third or the fourth Tempest had to be out of your pylon. And that might not sound insane to you, but you have to think about how the first 2 Tempests, like, it's like, the fourth Tempest is the one that breaks the part, so like, the issue was that you had to move Stormclaw out of the pylon without breaking apart. Or, like, you had to have, like, his leg be, like, half on the pylon and half out, so that you could do a Tempest, like, on the edge of the pylon, and then a Tempest an inch outside of it. And what Lothago did to get around this, was he actually Stormclawed twice in the run, which is insane. So instead what he did is he got this, well, that's kind of an over-exaggeration. So I mentioned he uses the enrage animation lock so that the second Tempest, he has the second Tempest just like a millisecond later, so that the enrage animation lock starts, and the second Tempest, even though it does way more than enough damage, it doesn't actually break the part. And then after enrage, he Tempests the leg while it's still in pylon, and then he does a swing on the other leg, like he swaps leg after Tempesting, and stacks pulse at the same time with this swing that breaks the second leg, the part the second Tempest hit. He finishes that off because it's like 1 HP because of the animation lock. And then from that, fucking, don't you nerd me? Fuck you. Why don't you nerds explain to me how the fuck 10 is possible, dude? Because you're capping out of your mind. Oh, also I missed something. Congrats, gamer, on the 203. You got your golden marks. I'm proud of you. not too shabby at all. But anyway, so yeah, so there's no way someone is going to Stormclaw Riftstalker, because like it literally might not be possible. Like Stormclaw was an extremely specific threshold, and keep in mind it's also because of Koshai bonus. Stormclaw and Riftstalker, I can actually check because someone broke the law to actually leak NDA and show me information that I'm not legally allowed to know, which is pretty cool. Kind of shows how cool I am, actually, that someone did that for me. So, pretty fucking cool. Anyway, so, back to that, actually, I shouldn't flex about that, because that's like an advantage I have over other people that I shouldn't. Okay, so that didn't happen, and if you lose to me, it's your fault. That's what it means. So, ignore everything else I said 2 minutes before that. It's not true. I made it up. Anyway, so the thing I was saying before and after that, because it didn't happen, was that, right, so Rifty, dude, like, you don't have Sharpingle, and then also, Koshai bonus is not the same as Chrono bonus. Well, actually, it's almost exactly the same. Which is pretty funny. Oh, also, I 4-shot Rezakiri. I have a clip if you want to see, but I got another 40 in the last, I don't know, but I still lost, which is really lame. I got 2 40s and a 41. It's not lame. Goddess deserved it, but I'm still mad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, my battery's low. That's lame. That's also fucking retarded. Really? Like, how the fuck are you supposed to hit the head there? Genuinely. That animation is so stupid. Like, why does it go so fucking far to the side for no reason? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Vargas. I'm not American though, so we had I'm Canadian, so we had Thanksgiving a month ago. Anyway, I feel like that's just your alt element, but like, what would it matter? There was like 3 people that played that week, and I know it wasn't Lothago, so. Happy late Thanksgiving, thank you. Happy on time Thanksgiving to you then, if you're United Statesian. Chillin', but yeah, right, so back to the actual strategy, because I said that's bullshit. No one's gonna do that. No one's gonna get 10. No one's even gonna get 11. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna do the Lothago tech. And let me focus on this because I want to actually get this dumbass wound start actually down, because this is really annoying me. There we go. Okay. Man, why does that never crit though? See you later? Alright. Have a nice time. This is the perfect start. You shitting me? I did not press that. That's fucking bull. Okay, I might have pressed that. Anyway, that's fucking stupid what just happened to me. Okay, so back to the actual strat now that I can unfocus. So the Lothago tech is that you do the dodge roll helicopters combo. And if you do this, you will notice your pulse stacks right before the 3rd hit, and you can pulse that. So if you're doing helicopters and you pulse, little known fact because no one uses helicopters because they're lame. And also, I didn't know this either, even though I use helicopters. I only know for like a 4-year-old guide. But like, so yes, the prime bonus is split across the 3 hits, right? Which, you know, makes it seem like it's worse for pulse, which it is. But the other thing is, it will concentrate them. Like the first hit of it gets a bigger bonus for the prime, so it's not worthless. It still hits a lot. I think it's like 4K versus like 6K what you'd get on an uppercut. So yeah, it's not bad at all. And the other thing is that the pulse lines up right again after the so the third spin, the first hit of the third spin, or I guess the second spin because it's dodge roll helicopters, will be pulse prime crit, juicy, and then that actually that one is 4 hits. So after that, your pulse is going to be 3 out of 5, and then you Aether Slam, which is good damage, even if it's not a crit, and then you're perfectly 4 out of 5, and you can Tempest. And that only delays your Tempest cooldown by like a little under a second. Like I think it's like 3/4 of a second. I didn't actually check, but that's like a very rough estimate. So yeah, it's like, you know, you Tempest like 3/4 of a second later, and in return, you get a massive amount of damage, and more importantly, part damage. Because remember, Tempest part damage is like cut in half in Trials. So even if your hammer damage isn't that great, its part damage is still really good compared to Tempest. So that's why it's still good. Like, why does this shit happen? I don't fucking get it, dude. Ooh, did I actually hit the head? No, I didn't. Okay, fuck you. Well, anyway, so pressing Dizzy, making it go on cooldown, having no animation, and dying. I've never had that happen before. Pretty sure that's bullshit, and that probably never happened, and if it did, it was your fault. But what happened to me was complete bullshit, not my fault. So what happened to me is that I pressed the button, and I didn't want to press the button, so it ruined my run. Anyway, so the strat is really cool because of that. And I actually, you know, I can just do the math right now, and then not tell you the result, because that would be breaking an NDA that I didn't sign. But I'm pretty sure a Pulse Prime plus a 3rd or 4th Tempest on the Rift Shot is actually enough to break the arm. So if you did that, you would be able to kill on Tempest while getting 3 breaks, which would be pretty fucking cool. And it would also make it way easier to kill him 4 Tempest. I don't know if you remember, but in my best run, my top 2, I had to kill in 5 Tempests. The fucking Rift got away, and I had to hit him with a non-pulse Tempest for like 3K, and it killed him, which annoyed me so much. Because it's actually really tight to kill it with 4 Tempests, but if you're doing this, it'd be way easier. However, the hardest part is, of course, having your entire helicopter hit on Riftstalker's body. That is not easy to do, at all. Especially when you need a specific part of the helicopter to hit a specific leg. Because you want to spin in between for the pulse, but then it's like, if I do that, you know, with the pulse prime, like, which part will that actually hit? However, thankfully it doesn't actually matter, because you do your Tempest to break the 3rd part after that, anyway. Oh no, you got it. Oh no, the go-to Hendo. Not sure what that means. Thanks for tuning in, though, Militar. Yeah, these crits are really good. Why does he do it so early? I don't get it. Stagger, please. No! Why did I get break? Okay. Is this bad or... I think I can make this work, actually. No, I can't, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure why the leg hitbox has to be this fucking stupid, honestly. Like, there's not really a reason for it. I tried to parry that, but what's the point if the game just sucks this much ass? Yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, honestly. Because, like, after the boop, this dumbass behemoth is down for, like, 4 seconds. Like, I can't even do a full laser. And I have to, like, poke. I think I have to get insane crits on the jab combo that goes on the arm. And the arm has to literally be 1 poke. Which is still annoying because, like, you know, it's like, you know, who would ever grind for that? But, like, I had that happen once, and it was unintentional. So it annoys the shit out of me because I need to have that happen again. And getting it intentionally is just hell. Yeah, if I can get that happen again, I'm pretty sure I can break the second arm crazy early. I could probably get half at like 40 seconds. But it's like, what do I do after that is the thing. Because the break sucks. Like, getting a 3rd wound is, like, the hitboxes are awful, and the behemoth after that break, like, he's in attack mode again. I don't have another boop for a long time. I'm probably going to have to kill him before the 3rd boop as well. So it's like, the only thing I can really do there is stagger, and it's like, how am I going to get stagger there? I think my only option is to somehow find a way to make him boop a lot closer and to do arm wound first. But if I do arm wound while he's backing up, I don't actually think I can hit it. I'll have to see. I didn't actually check for it. But like, if I can, that saves the whole run, and I think I might have figured a whole new strat. But if not, then that's really disappointing. And I can't change the name of the stream either, so I'm stuck playing Godhand. What the fuck is that? I'm not in the pylon. Interesting. This piece of shit behemoth has to fly all the way out there. And why? For who, dude? For who? What the fuck are you aiming at? Dumb fuck behemoth. Okay. You know, a really personal fuck you to the guy that added durations to wounds, by the way. Still the worst patch in any game I've ever played. Can I get a wound here on, like, one of the parts I actually want to hit? That'd be really cool. Awesome. Stagger when? I don't know why I'm piloning for this, honestly. Like, fuck you. I'm sorry, but like, why is this boop just so awful? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, so the Aether boop lasts, like, enough time to do a full 3, like, combos, like a full 2 long-ass wound combos, and then, like, half a spin after. And then the Enrage combo lasts long enough for you to do, like, almost 1 wound combo. And the hitbox is also worse, so, like, I don't know why that is how it is. Pretty fucking unbearable, though. I don't know, that seemed kind of good. So, like, I knew I could break the arm there, but I wanted to get the second leg wounded so that once I broke the arm, I could actually do something with it. So I hoping I would break the arm with maybe some spins or the last parry, and then I would Godhand the right leg to death. And I feel like it was close, but the hitbox on the other leg is just so fucking bad. Like, I was trying to hit the back leg there, and I just ended doing like 3 wound combos to wound the fucking front arm. And then, I don't even know how close the back one was. Like, the hitbox is just so atrocious. You just can't fucking hit shit. I really hate how the jab finishers. It's such a dumb hitbox design. Like, it would have taken less effort and just been way better for everyone and more fun to use if it just, like, hit in the same place. But instead it has to, like, hit a little bit to the left, a little bit up, a little bit down, and a little bit to the right for no fucking reason. Lev, hi Janata, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hey, I don't know if that was good, that earlier strike land. I just know this is fucking stupid, so it's a start. This is a terrible spot to Godhand. Honestly, like, if I dissy'd that, I bet you I would have crit with 10% crit chance and it would have just fucking got staggered. Still so funny that I had a run where I staggered, part broke, and interrupted with the same parry. Like, that's such a fuck you moment. Truly a fuck you and a half in a second. You know, fuck you in a whole, honestly. That's just all. That's actually like a 2 fuck you and a halves. That's fuck you in 3 holes, man. That's just. Like, that's like just unbearable, really. Hole isn't like with like an H. Sorry, W. Like 2 halves. Like. Yeah. I don't really think about that much. I regret it, though. Good thing though is that my controller's about to die soon, so I don't have to play anymore. Pretty looking forward to that. Might take a nice nap. So yeah, I guess there's like, you know, some light at the end of the tunnel. My mangoes are also almost room temperature now, so that's nice. They're like defrosting. So I might actually be saved. We'll see. But yeah, I think I might have to try Pulse or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I might have to try like Salve 3 and just give up on wounding, but that just sounds really stupid. Like, does wound fuck up my strategy that bad that it's worth just like only just not committing to Salve? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's pretty ridiculous that a full Godhand laser doesn't break head after like 3 wound combos on Salve though, honestly. Like this, why does that happen? Like, fuck off. Why does he go so far? Like, every single interrupt in the game goes no fucking reason, just so far. Back up. Do anything else. Holy shit. That's perfect, actually. Which happened right there was actually perfect. Yeah, this is the best start I've ever had. 100%. This is gonna be it. You have to be fucking shitting me, like. I'm sorry, but the dude that designed these hitboxes needs to be in prison. Like, he needs to never see the light of day. Like, this behemoth, like, if you don't know, back in like 2018, 2019, there was also just a massively game-breaking bug with this behemoth that wasn't fixed for like 6 months. And the bug was so atrocious and so insanely common. If you literally just playing Pike would cause it, it was so stupid. You would just always do white damage to the behemoth, so you couldn't break parts or stagger or wound. And that made Riftstalker my most hated behemoth for a long time, because I just couldn't get the memories out of just how unbearable that was. And it's so funny that years later, it's fixed now, but the behemoth is still just fucking. This behemoth is an actual joke. Break their monitor. Why would Canada people say that? I've never heard someone say that in my entire life. Are you saying it? Is this your like coming out story as Canadian? Really disappointed in you, not accepting. So, still better than Frostwolf. That's not even a bar. Like when Frostwolf came out, like I would just like charge up a missile on a different behemoth than Hunting Ground, snipe apart from across the map, and restart the island. Like, I never actually had to fight that thing, so it doesn't matter that it's dog shit. You just don't even have to actually interact with it. I've never broken a monitor. I guess I kind of broke mine, like I almost like, well, I like accidentally set it on fire, but it wasn't because I was mad, it's because I was stupid. I actually got a crit there on Dissy. Only time that's happened in like 300 runs. Don't ask me how I did 300 runs in 15 minutes, I'm just different. That would have been so funny if that was the one run where that bullshit happened to me. Okay, this has to be staggering. Okay, yeah, thank fuck. Why is he doing this? I can't dissy this in time, can I? Oh, actually, can I? I can. Okay. Wow, this boop lasts so long. Like, that's actually crazy. Look at those 0 crits, though. Like, actually 0 fucking crits. Holy shit, okay. Dead? Please, please, please. No. No, I parried. Look at the cooldown. Look at the cooldown. I literally parried. Element, it happened. Look. It literally. How was he not dead there? That run was insane. Like, that was perfect. Like, literally, what could I have done better? That was literally better than I even, like, thought was possible. Like, what the fuck? Like, that perfect 3 break chain? Like, seriously, how, like, genuinely, like, what could I have done better? Aside from, like, pylon, like 2 combos earlier at the start. Like, that's it. Like, I don't get it. The stagger timing was good, though. Like, the delayed stagger, like, clutched that run. I don't know. Like, if I did a second stagger at the end, I don't know. Like, I already did an extra spin that I didn't have to. Like, I wounded the part, and then I did a spin before beaming on it. And that beam was perfect. Like, I broke, I broke the first 2 parts at the perfect time for, like, damage uptime. It would have died. I don't believe it. But, like, man, the part breaks are just so fucking dumb. Like, it's so stupid how the parts always break Riftstalker so that he's facing you. Like, you can never break to the side so that you can actually continue hitting the part. Yeah, actually, you have a good point. Like, even if I just have Cunning, like, and Dissy, like, so I have 20% crit chance. And beam is like, I don't know, man, like a rough guess, maybe like 30 hits. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I think I just hit like 3 pokes on that, so. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm not hitting my full poke combo. What? Also, I forgot this happened. This is, so the good start, the good start is when he backs up immediately. I don't think I hit head there. I can't parry this, so who cares? Dead run. Dead run your mom. Also, since you like just got here 10, I have a confession to make. That's the only time I've ever missed that move in my entire life. If you rewatch the entire rest of the stream like 10 times speed, you'll see I actually had to do that move without Dissy like 700 times. And every single time hit it perfectly. True story. I even almost did Enrage without parry, which is like the element tech. Element found there's this dumbass blind spot. If you like walk like slightly behind and to the left on Enrage, you can like hit it without like getting hit at all. I practiced it with a hammer last time, but it didn't end up being useful. He was doing it because of Revenant, but I just thought it would be cool. But yeah. I don't know. Grinding beam crits seems so lame. I mean, I only need the end of it to crit his thing, because the first ones don't really hit at all. But like the last one's crit, there's like they hit like probably like 3.5 times a second maybe, and they're like doing like 1,000 or like 3K on a crit maybe. Which is pretty insane. Because, like, in Dissy state, that means I have, like, 9K DPS. Which is pretty funny. Like, I literally need Sav and Dissy state and Pylon pretty much just to catch up to Hammer. Hammer with fucking Pulse and Dissy state. I mean. But yeah, I want to show you like what the actually good start looks like. Oh, I forgot the like the. I'm not actually sure what I forgot. This is the best start. This is the one I was talking about, where he backs up. It's unfortunate I missed like the last hits, but it's also a really bad dizzy state. How am I supposed to boop this? I don't know, like it seems like I hit it and then like it delayed after and then hit me. But yeah, it's pretty annoying because if I actually, why Godhand? Why do you think there's an actual reason I'm playing Godhand, Janata? I'm bored. No, the reason is that this is the best trial for Godhand, and I like showing people how bad things are. Shit, like 4 pounds of turkey? Okay. Happy for you, Verg. I hate turkey, not gonna lie. I do lie about it regularly, though. But in this instance, anyway, so like, that start where Riftstalker like backs up is so perfect, because you get like full sab value on the head with Godhand, you don't have to dodge shit. I think it sucks so bad. I don't know, this video is insanely consistent, actually. Like, I'm just mad for the sake of being mad, because I'm just kind of a dickhead. I don't know why you're mad. You probably suck. Same. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, like, yeah, this is just of the, I never thought about actually trying it on other trials, to be honest, but, just, it seems like thinking about it, I think Umbral Drask, would be dog shit for Godhand, because there's not, like, a single damage opening where you could actually, like, get off a laser, even with the AFK, because you have to, like, move into Drask regularly to get AFK. I think if you stand still, Drask will actually, like, stop AFKing, because he, like, wiggles towards you, right? You have to, like, wiggle in the opposite direction or some shit, I think. And then Sab is also garbage on you, Drask, anyway. Like, even Riftstalker's tiny parts are hard to break within 15 seconds with this dumbass new wound. And then Umbral Koshai wounds are just ass. The hitbox on the any other arm is terrible, and the hitbox is only like semi-okay during stagger, not really boop. And the head is just awful. You would never wound that shit. Top 3 easiest beam is for trial. I think Pangar and Emberman is definitely 1 and 2. Not good crits there. Using Pike. I would always use Pike. I'm just kidding. Did I hit head? I can't actually fucking tell. Yeah, this give me a wound combo for my troubles, dog. Triple pylon, let's go. Can you imagine being a Tempest player and wasting your fucking pylons like this? Holy shit, that was so bad. Please break! Okay, I just wasted the fuck out of my Godhand. Wait, it's... Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, this run is... I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't. How... In what world is this run slower than my... The 128 was fucking dog shit. That run was perfect. Why is it slower? What the fuck is going on? Just pissed me the fuck off. Like, actually, the brakes were so, like, what even went wrong? I'm so confused. Like, the parry timings were good, no, 2? No? 2, no. Like, the ending was perfect. I don't really remember the start, but I feel like the ending was perfect. And, like, that's, like, the only run. I had 4 break that run, it was still slower. But, like, I think the hardest part is this dumbass 3rd wound. And it was, like, perfect there, man. I think maybe Element was right, and what the hardest part is going to be, I think I have to do really early stagger, and I think I have to get 2nd stagger after. I need to really try doing arm wound first. What I'm hearing is that dog shit equals best. I don't know, man. You should probably stop hearing about dog shit, in my personal, professional opinion. Yeah, so let's try doing right arm wound first this time, I guess. See how that goes. Still gonna do head wound on, what's it called? On the head. Like I meant like at the start, like before the boot. Wow, that's crazy. You can actually get it in a 1 combo instead of 2. And it actually doesn't hit me, that's crazy. Can I get staggered? Interesting. You know, Disney Parrot would have killed the run anyway, so maybe I should have shut there. But I'm 100% sure this is better. So the hardest part, I'm gonna have to pile on a lot further back. I think that's the only thing I have to change. I need to find a drop timer that gets Riftstalker to delay noticing me though, because I want to pylon before Riftstalker notices me, and then I want to dodge forward, because I need to have my pylon further back than the place where Rift notices me. Like, that's exactly the feeling I had about the Tempest Guide. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you've made a 10-minute video before, which is longer than I have. I think you just did voiceover on that, right? So, like, you did some editing, but I don't know. A 30-minute video would be crazy if it's different, if you're trying to edit something. Theory will only take you so far. Wrong. Make your dreams a reality. I don't know, man. What if my dreams is simply for reality to fall, dude? Then what am I supposed to do? Or what if my dream is to go back the fuck to sleep, dude? What if I'm just really tired and that's what my dream is? To not be completely deprived of nappies. But yeah, so arm wound seems way better, even if I'm doing head wound anyway. Like, if arm wound would just get you Aether Rush way faster, and Aether Rush is insane for impulse, so I want to see if I can do arm wound on at the start for the boot, but I don't think it's possible. I can try. Now, there's no way, because I had to do like the full combo perfect there for it to wound, and it was just like at the end of the last finisher, so yeah, there's no way you can arm wound at the start, so I think it's definitely still better at the start to try and do head before the boot. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely good. It's actually not so bad either. That's fucking stupid. But yeah, so I don't know, the wound just doesn't last very long, and I don't get enough stagger damage on it. I think I have to avoid stagger altogether. It's about raw and hit impact on the game and the community. Who cares? Hi Jay, how you doing? Element, like, honestly, like, I think like Furious's take on it was like correct. Like, people just need to stop giving a fuck about Rar. Like, the only reason he's like still here is because so many people fucking hate him and never stop talking. Like, There's so many times like someone will like vaguely make some dumbass joke about him in official, and the new player will be like, who's RAR? And they'll be like, oh, it's this guy that makes build videos and blah 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 blah. And the new player will be like, oh, it's a guy that makes build videos, and then some opinion about him that I can't verify. So he goes and he checks out the guy's build videos, and then that's what happens every fucking time. Like no one is gonna hear you like bring someone up like as like, man, like all I'm saying is like it's not gonna do any positive change. It's only gonna be negative. I'm 100% sure. Like the people that are already his fans, like it's a fucking cult, bro. They're not getting out. Those people are goners. Like he's successfully convinced people that like everyone else has a vendetta against him. And that he's a fucking, what's the thing? I want to say a martyr. Martyr. Like, you're definitely just gonna make it worse. Maybe this start actually isn't so bad because I get the leg focus. I don't know why I did that. That actually would have been perfect Dissy timing as well. We didn't have one good dev, man. All the new devs are good, honestly. And Berg, they did. Like, Asian Robot is actually blacklisted from the partner program. As far as I know, him and Maelstrom are the only people that are actually blacklisted by Phoenix Labs themselves. Which is so funny. It's like, so we have like the worst person to ever touch this game, aside from like maybe DM Brandon. I wonder if you guys know him. And then like one of the most helpful people ever in the community, and those are the two people that are banned. Phoenix Labs moment. Honestly, them banning RAR is like the rarest of rare RAR Phoenix Labs W's. There's new devs, yeah. They introduce them. They like throw a fucking party every time there's a new dev. Like, they introduce them to everyone and they answer questions and shit. The last dev they added was someone named Kira. She seems fun. Alright, that's the last one I remember them introducing. I'm not that active in the Discord anymore, so I don't really know. Yeah, Jordan's great. I asked him about Red Crown the other day, and then like 12 hours later, he like came back to the Discord. And then, mentioned me and like showed me he was actually doing progress, which is just insane. Like a day later actually starting something. He's definitely turning over a new leaf, so. Yeah, this is really good actually. There has to be a way for me to like movement dodge that shit. I'm not getting parry here. That sucks. Or am I? Yeah, get fucked. But none of you saw that shit coming. This run seems really bad, I'm not gonna lie. What? I pylon for that. Who is the second worst influence to Dauntless? Well, I said Roberts first, and I thought maybe... Actually, no, I think it's this other round. Yeah, so DM Brand is like, he was like a big smite YouTuber for a long time. I don't think he really made like that much content for Dauntless, but he did play it for a bit. I just think he's one of the worst people I've ever seen publicly. Like, no exaggeration. The dude is actually, like, not insane, but just... If you look him up, a DM Brandon, like, you will, you'll probably see, like, 100 expose videos on just the insane amount of just... terrible things he's done and said, like, publicly on stream. Like, it's... The reason he's so bad is because, like, no one stopped him. He was just consistently just a terrible person, like, with zero remorse for, like, 3 years and growing. He had, like... I think he had, like, 150,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think he was bigger on Twitch, too. I'm not sure. I never saw this. It was so funny, though, because, like, and he would, like, upload, like, a lot of stream highlights. I think that's most of it, what his channel was. Like, in most of his videos, he's... No, he was a really, really good player. Not at Dauntless, no. He stopped playing Dauntless for those even competitive, but I don't know if he ever did speedruns or shit, but at the main game he got big off of Smite. He was actually really good. He was Masters, and the game only goes to GM, so... But it was so funny, because, like, if you watch his videos, like, you probably think he's, like, not a terrible person. But if you ever watch his streams, he's fucking unhinged. Like, he's just such a just actually horrific person. It's insane. What's not true? Texas is pretty good. I didn't bring up Texas once. This is really dog shit, actually. No, 3 wound combos, no wound. Alright. This game is officially ass. I parried that, you fucking... Okay. I mean, content YouTubers who, like, actually do YT know restaurants. I mean, I think that's kind of dumb to say, because, like, I mean, it's not dumb, but, like, when you say good, do you mean, like, the guy did 1 run? I mean, like, because I know, like, probably most content creators have the title, like, most of the biggest content creators have, like, literally, like, 1 top 5, and, you know, Trails is actually good. Like, honestly, you could argue Trails is better than me, and I would not really disagree. Even though Trails doesn't have a top 1, he's been so consistent. Like, every time he's actually tried to compete, has done really well, and on competitive trials as well. Like, Odo has top 5 on Reza groups, and then he has top 1 on Skarn, which is because he was a tester, and it was the week Strikers came out, and it was also the week of a new trial as well, because that was a new trials for every week as his first rotation. So it's like a new behemoth in trials and a whole new fucking weapon added, and it's like, so yeah, he definitely won that week because he, like, was a tester. I think that was, I don't know, I still think it was kind of unfair. Like, on one hand, like, the thing you have to keep in mind is that the rotation afterwards, Derperific only managed to tie Doze Time. Now, keep in mind, it was after a massive nerf, but still, like, it shows that Doze Time was somewhat optimal, so, I don't know. So that's why I say I'm, like, conflicted on it. Personally, I think it shouldn't count, but... You could argue it's still a very impressive feat, and it definitely does say that he is, in fact, quote-unquote, very good at the game. That was not good at all. I mean, that's kind of retarded. Like, he did have top 5 legit before that as well, so... Not like those were his only top times as well. People always ask about that, and it's like... I don't care, because if you go through Derp's most viewed videos, almost none of them even have Drask Lantern. Like, if you know Derp, you don't know him from his exploited runs. Like, Derp was dominant before it, so it's like if Derp cheated for maybe like a fifth of his weeks, and the other 4/5 were still the most impressive shit ever to this day. Like, keep in mind, Derp is the guy that showed his strategy to 30,000 people and not a single one of them beat them. So, and that was the run with Pangar Lantern. I don't really care if he's a cheater. I would still argue Derperific is the best player to ever touch the game. I mean, I have some bias because I still talk to Derp regularly, and I like him. So, you play an exotic weapon? Yes. You'll see why in a bit. It's not better than the Warpike, but it's not that bad. Yeah, like the main thing is that the meta at Derp's time just didn't have room for innovation, really. It was the stalest meta ever. It was even staler than Tempest. Disputed, but I think I could argue that for days. But yeah, like the thing, like the reason what cosplay does is 10 times more impressive, even if I think mechanically he's probably a worse player. Actually, no, that's not really fair to say. I take that back. Hang on. So, like, keep in mind, Derp also had less than 2K hours when he had, like, what, like 20 top ones? Whereas cosplay has 8,000 hours. Cosplay at 2K hours was not doing that shit. So, like, keep that in mind as well. I mean, I'm not saying that's everything. Like, that's a really weird thing to measure skill by, honestly. But it's something to me. Yeah, I don't know why the stagger takes so fucking long though. For real, like. Wow, it breaks just like that. That's crazy. Do I even get this in time? Holy shit, okay. Let's see if I can do this stagger. Oh, that's a banger. Oh my god, that voice was so bad. Derp quit because of college. He only played the game for like, what, like less than a year? Yeah, his studies picked up. Yeah, I'm actually really proud of that run. I'm gonna upload that right away. I'll stream when I get home, but yeah, I'm gonna try and like go to the library right now and upload that. I'm actually quite happy with that. But anyway, so back to the Derp thing. So the thing I was saying, like, so keep in mind, like, actually I don't know, but like, so obviously I'm gonna argue about it later, but I'm gonna say personally, I do think if Derperific played the game, I think if Derperific had even half of cosplay's hours, I think he'd be a better player. Put that out there, but like, yeah, it's hard to say too, cause like cosplay didn't always have 8,000 hours. Like I think cosplay when he had like 4K hours was like had already proven his legacy, like cemented. Like if cosplay played half of the time he ever played, and he uninstalled for the entirety of the game's history, cosplay would still be the best player of all time. But yeah, I don't know why I retry. I'm gonna go back to Ramsgate. Why are you guys all here? Like I just got my. I'm right about to end stream and there's everyone popping in here right as I just got my best run. But yeah, I'll do one more, but yeah, I'm really happy about that. There's obviously ways to improve it, but also it's really funny. Element, like you were on the nose, like you were right about getting us. Saving Headwind to get stagger, like at the end of Disney State, like I only thought to do that because of what you said. Play some Heska. If you're on, I'll join you for Heska. But yeah, like the stat, that was literally the first time I tried the late stagger, like the intentional like late headwind stagger strat. It's also crazy. Like, did you guys see that I had a break eat? Like, so that run was, why can't my laser turn that much? Dude, my controller's broken? Your mom, dude. I think I hit the tail though, that's really bad. Oh, that is such a bad leg to hit. Anyway, I was saying, it was crazy because I actually, let's see, I don't think it'll happen here. Yeah. But what I did there, like, I actually, like, I broke the second leg in literally one wound in one Godhand combo, and it wasn't even with, whatchamacallit. It wasn't even with, Disestate. Okay, I'm gonna need a parry here really badly. Yep. Ah, come on. That would've been so cool if I got a break right there. Okay, let's finish this out since I have Disestate. See how low there. Guess we won't find out. Maybe we will? Question mark? And my DC state ran out. Interesting. My time is 59. Hey, kinda close. You got those 3 stars though. Good shit, Scalar. Clutch, actually. I don't like not seeing the damage on it. Tell cosplay to count his days. Dude, he plays Dauntless. What makes you think he can count? I'm getting in 1,000 hours. Good luck. But yeah, so honestly, like the derp cosplay thing is something I really like talking about. But like I think I need to think about it a lot more. Yeah, let's go back to Ramsgate. So like, so I was saying the main difference is like, so, you know, Derperific will always have like just inspired more players than cosplay ever will. Like his reach is a lot, and then also just like being there at the game's most competitive time is like fucking. Like, you look at someone like Heltrix that was there when the game was at its peak, like when he was there side by side with Derp, and he was still there years after, and he still doesn't have the same reach. Like, even Odo's, like, actual trial run videos, like, when Odo got #1, it has, like, less views than a lot of Derp's #1 videos. Like, the fact is, like, Derp wasn't just, like, a great, like, player, he was also a great content creator. Like, his videos were just genuinely really good, and he did a lot, like that's what I mean when I say it means something that Derp inspired more people to play Trials. Like, I actually do think that matters. Obviously, cosplay helped more dominant. Oh, hi, Time Trevor. You're from the guild, right? Yeah, I remember seeing you in the chat a lot. I only know like 2 words from Brazil that my Brazilian friends say all the time, which is Vamu and Bora, and I think they're very fun. Don't know what they mean, but that's all I have to say. I'm actually ahead of Revenant. Let's go! Oh, no. I'm ahead of Revenant Strikers. Let's go! Yeah, so I'm gonna rush to the library. I'm gonna upload that, because it's Pog. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Peace. Oh, let me show a build before I go off. Oh, I forgot to actually get a good outfit going. That sucks. But if Derp had a good work ethic, I mean, he did. Derp would often get... There's a famous video Derp has where he literally gets top 1 on his first run, and it lasted the whole week. And it was a week, like, it was competitive as well. Like, the vid has like 20k views, so a lot of people played that week. And it was also a week that he didn't win previously. So it was Strike Trial, and the Strike Trial before that Heltrix won by a lot. And wouldn't have prize... Nah, that's insane. Yeah, there's a Brawlhalla player in Paula. This guy won the world championship. He won $50,000, played for a year, and then he went straight to college. Like, he actually gave up on esports, even though he was still one of the best players in the game consistently. You could argue he was the best player in the game for like half a year after. Like his world championship win wasn't a fluke. Like he was actually like he could do this shit like for real, and he actually chose college instead, which I respect that so much. I know him personally. He's actually a really like awesome person. Like I met him like before he was like fully gone pro, and he's actually a sick person. There's like so I the reason I know who he is because my favorite pro player is like a close friend of his, and like fucking I try a little bit too hard to be funny, or maybe a little bit more, but like, I was having like a, like, I guess like a bad fan interaction with him, and he was like flaming me in the chat, like, my favorite Brawlhalla pro player, and then this guy mentioned that like quit esports for college. He like actually stood up for me, which is crazy because I didn't even fucking know him. Like he's standing up for someone he doesn't know against like an actual pro player that's bigger and better than him. And his friend, which is like it takes a lot to stand up to your friends and not give in to peer pressure, and especially like in that situation, that's 10 times so. So I've just always thought he was just a super genuine person. So that's really cool to see him do that, honestly. Wow, you're just the esports scholar? Yes, genuinely, Brawlhalla is a way bigger game, and I've spoken with well not spoken like in voice, but like I would say like a very large I don't know, but like, you probably know Boomy if you know Brawlhalla. I have like 10 different clips of Boomy laughing at my jokes. They're all bangers. He also complimented my Big Chungus fan art. I made Big Chungus Mordex. I think I've only had one or two interactions with Sandstorm, not really a conversation. Do you have a creator code? No. I'm gonna apply for one soon. Just need to have like, I need to get like my electronic banking shit set up, and then I'll make a creator code. The good build an exotic weapon, yeah. Yeah, so like I actually like I'm super into history in general, like world history, not as much, but like I'm really into like just archiving shit and like I know a lot about Big Chungus fan art. What the fuck does that mean, Berg? But shit was I saying? Um yeah, so like in every game I play, like this is like what I do. Like I'm like the esports historian fucking YouTube added a feature recently on mobile. You can see how many comments you have. Fucking how many comments you have on a channel. I have like 2,000 on the Brawlhalla Esports channel. No joke. I actually thought you were being sus, Ferg. I don't know what you're talking about. My thumbnails. Yeah, I don't have one for every trial yet. I don't even have one. I think I have like 11 and like 9 of them are trial emotes. I might make her stalker soon. I might make it today. I don't think I have enough time. I need to go to the library soon because it closes in 2 hours. So I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Watch the video when it comes out, please. Peace.